most people don't understand what a match agent does. So if you can, quickly help educate people who a FIFA match agent is and what he does.
Sure. Basically, the role of a FIFA match agent is to, as the word says, is to organize football matches. To put together and help to build a relationship between one federation and another, and help putting together these games. However, my role, I go or I try to do more than that. And some of the agencies and some of the other match agents, they do the same. Some agents they just focus on international friendly games. They help the federations with the A teams to prepare for
Yeah.
big tournaments. Let's say, as you said, Super Eagles. On the road to the Brazil World Cup. Let's say, so we help them find the ideal training camps, which fits the program of the coach and the federation, and try to find those games that will help them prepare for the World Cup or for the African Cup of Nations, or whatever the competition is. It is. I've done a lot of work with Nigeria. Thanks to the Nigerian Football Federation, thanks to the Nigerians, because as you said, okay, you're thanking me, but I have to say that I've been given the trust, and they believe in me. So I every time try to do my best for the Nigerian Football Federation and for the Nigerian national teams. Not just the Super Eagles, but I've worked with Super Falcons. I work with the Falconets, and the 17 and the 20th men's teams for the different tournaments when there is a chance, because of course there are other agents and there are other people that also work with the Nigerian Football Federation. My role is more with the A team, with the Super Eagles, and sometimes with the Super Falcons, depending on the tournament and what they have. Sometimes the NFF they find themselves these preparations, so I don't get involved. But the role is basically, as I said, to find games and quality games for the Nigerian national teams. That's my role as a FIFA match agent with the Nigerian Football Federation.
Okay. So the process pretty much works in the sense that the coach, is it the coach or the technical committee of the NFF that would then say to you, hey, these are the sort of games we're looking for. For instance, if they're preparing for, African Cup of Nations, AFCON, would they say, hey, based on the group that we're in, we may be looking to play, some North African teams
Yes,
and
that's right. The same with the World Cup. When the draw in the World Cup happens, and we see, okay, we are with last World Cups, and I think it's in the history of Nigeria, the NDA Nigeria, you always end up with Argentina.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we try to play. We will try to play let's say a South American team, Latin American team that can be a good sparring, for the kind of football that they play in South America. The
yeah.
same when we end up with the European, like let's say an example last World Cup preparing for Russia. I think we played England, Poland. I think the most important uh, was going to be the first match, which was the match against
Croatia,
Croatia, because
Croatia, yeah.
yes, in a World Cup, you know, if you make if you earn those first 3 points, you're almost through to the next phase, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So that's let's say that's my point of view, and some of course some coaches they think, okay, yes, I want to prepare for the last game. Maybe the first one I don't
Mm-hmm.
see that I'm gonna do anything, but I prepare. But in our scenario, I think that we had Croatia, we had Argentina, and what was the other team? I think it was Iran. We
Iceland,
have Iran,
Croatia, Argentina, and Iceland.
Iceland,
Yeah.
Argentina, and Iceland. Thank you. Yes, Iran was in Brazil. You're
Yeah.
right. And so we said, and we start with Croatia. If you're gonna start with Croatia, then you should play European teams. So in that sense, we played England, Then we also play Poland, which could have been more similar even to Croatia. And then we
Croatia.
played for the coach for the coach to prepare against Croatia. Yeah. So that's, let's say, what we try to do and help with. Not all the time, you manage to get the right teams that you want because either other teams have already contact them. It's a first come first serve, and also Nigeria is a too strong team. So let's play Ghana instead. We want to play an African team, but Nigeria now is too strong. Let's play Ghana. Let's play Ivory Coast, or let's play
Mm.
Botswana.
Yeah,
Another
yeah,
team
yeah.
that is, because sometimes some coaches, they don't mind losing because they see losing as the experience and they want to test their team really. Some others, they see it the game as a complete, as a part of the whole preparation and competition itself, in the sense that okay, if we lose, maybe the confidence of the team, before playing the
Hmm.
actual game is not going to be as high as it should. So it changes, it varies from coach to coach, from country to country, culture to culture, but yeah, our main job is that to help them find the teams. At the same time, behind that is not just people say that he gets a team, but behind that you have all the logistics. The match agent has to be in charge of all the logistics to find the ideal hotels, which sometimes you go to some countries where your community is too big, so there's a lot of national, Nigerians that want to come, and of course you understand that they want to be and take the picture with the players, but sometimes it's not the right time. So you try to find hotels that allow you certain privacy for the players and for the team. So you have to go and visit 4 or 5 hotels until you find the right hotel. It's all about logistics. But then that hotel doesn't have a good training pitch nearby, so you cannot use that hotel. You have to go and find another one until you find the correct, let's say, environment for that project. It would be a match with a good training pitch and also a good facilities in the hotel for the team.